Okay, Numerate, welcome back. We're in Chapter 5, Section 2 of Blitzer's PreCalculus 5th edition, copyright 2013. We're on page 643, number 100, and we're asked to evaluate the sine of the arc sine of the angle whose sine is 3/5 minus the arc cosine of the angle whose cosine is -4/5. Okay. Now, if you use the trig identity, that the sine of the difference of two angles is the sine of the first angle times the cosine of the second angle. So here's the first angle, is the second angle. The arc cosine is an angle, right? The cosine of the arc cosine of 4/5. Okay. Minus the cosine of the first angle, which is the arc sine of 3/5, times the sine of the second angle, the sine of the arc cosine of -4/5. There you go. Now, since sine and arc sine are inverse functions, the sine of the arc sine of 3/5 is 3/5. So this is 3/5. Whoops. Come on. Why isn't this erasing? I don't know why it's not erasing. Okay. Pretend that's 3/5. Times the cosine of the arc cosine of 4/5 is 4/5. Minus the cosine of the angle whose sine is 3/5. Okay, so how are we going to do that? Well, let's construct an angle whose sine is 3/5. How about in the first quadrant? So here's your angle theta, right? If it's a sine, the opposite side is 3, the hypotenuse is 5. So isn't this a 3, 4, 5 right triangle? You can use Pythagoras if you don't see the 4. So if I want the cosine, it's 4/5, isn't it? So minus 4/5 of. Now, the sine of the arc cosine of -4/5. So I need to construct an angle whose cosine is -4/5. So this is, let's say this is -4 for x and 5 for the hypotenuse. So that's the cosine of that angle. Well, technically it's that angle, and this is alpha. So the cosine of alpha is 4/5. The cosine of theta is -4/5. Anyway, the remaining side is 3. If we're in the second quadrant, let's do a principal angle, the smallest angle we can get to 0, right? Or to the first quadrant. And so that's going to be 3/5, isn't it? There you go, 3/5. For the sine, the opposite 3 over the hypotenuse 5. Okay, so you end up with 12. Oh, did I copy this wrong? This is a -4/5, so this is a -4/5. So -12 25ths minus another 12 25ths is 24 25ths, which is, what is that, 0.96? Anyway, that's the answer. Okay, so hope that was helpful. Numerated, good luck with your homework. See you next time. Bye-bye.